All right, here we go. We just got this PSA submission back, 11 cards, pretty much 3 names on this submission, aside from what you see on this top card right here. And there's a few other things going on. We have some, on the side here, some pre-grades from other grading companies that are coming in. So there's a little bit involved in this submission, a lot of PC stuff, and it's going to be pretty much all San Francisco Giants, aside from this one card. So it's all baseball. This was a 1980s submission, so fitting so I don't have much football from the 80s. Starting us off is a, 1983 Donruss Cal Ripken. I got this at a card show, and I don't recall what I paid for it. Maybe I'll do a financial breakdown on this video like I have done on past submissions. I have this card pre-graded at a 7 or 8. And again, this is all blind reveal, so I haven't seen any of these. I have actually preferring an 8 on this, and it hit a 7. So at least it hit one of the two. Fittingly so, understandable with that. Yeah, you're not going to see a lot. There's a possibility, what do we have? Possibility of 2 10s in this order. The rest we're about to find out. All right, a couple of rookie cards of Matt Williams. These would be, I guess, PC cards more so if they're worthy enough. Although the pre-grades, yeah, they're there-ish in a sense. I have this one as a 7 or 8. Both of these are his rookie year. This one and the following. Actually, PSA had all this entire order. I haven't seen a PSA have the cards returned back to you in order the way you submitted them, except for one card. They were all ordered except for one card. Barry Bonds was a little off. But getting back to the 88 score, 7 or 8 on this, and an 8. So that's better to be hitting on the higher of the two numbers. So we'll get some lower standard. Hopefully we're over on this end a little bit more. But yeah, most of these cards are going to be a little low on the grades. And an 88 Fleer. I'm going to say this font's a little, it's like the 8, even the F. I was going to say the 8 almost looks like it has like devil horns coming out. But anyways, 88 Fleer on this. I have an 8 or 9 actually on this one. And it hit 10. Impressive. So that's good. I remember on this card, I didn't know how top to bottom centering on this card. Left and right wasn't too bad with centering. I recall the surface was pretty good on this. But I felt like this was high, although I didn't compare it. I don't think I compared any of these cards to actual 10s. It's an easy way to go find out centering sometimes. So I didn't go look that one up to see if it's naturally kind of up. You can't really tell with the top. You can maybe tell with where the font and the logo end accordingly to the bottom of this yellow stripe and Fleer there. So good to see a gem on at least one card so far that wasn't expected to be gem. All right, this is, yes, I actually had this in order too out of the 2 cards. So this, I know this is what it is because of how off-centered it is, and I'm trying to grab the label. This was a pre-grade, well, not pre-grade, but previously graded, I should say, a GMA 10. No way, no how possible on that centering right there. I don't understand how anyone can give that a 10 on centering. Look at top to bottom, let alone left to right, which is even more obvious on a card like this. But yeah, 10 on centering alone. And I feel like it was, I personally graded this. Oh, I have these out of order. The traded was next. We'll knock both of these out and then I'll get the traded. But yeah, I was gonna say I actually have these out of order. It was supposed to be before the 87. All right, so I have 8 or 9 on this. See, pre-graded as a 10, an 8. Isn't that crazy? What are you thinking, GMA? Just handing out free 10s? Doesn't make sense on that. All right. Another copy of this card. I think I had this one a little bit. Nope, I had this one as a solid 8. And it hit 7. So we dropped a little bit. But that's fine. It's only one off. I mean, I'm curious what this next one is. This one I have as a 6 or 7. The corners were rough. This guy wasn't too happy, but this is 86 traded on the bonds. Obviously lots of rookie cards in this one. Cheapo rookie cards. What I have, I say 6 or 7. 6. So normally my grading is spot on, and it's not, I would say, not doing too bad. Accordingly, you would never think I'd be happy to hit a 6, but it's understandably so. After pre-grading, a lot of these cards were just kind of throw-ins just to hit the threshold. I think it was a 10 card minimum. So this one I was hopeful for. This is an 86 update. I guess I'm not hopeful. I had this pre-graded as an 8. I think it's a Leaf. No, it's the Peachy. So this card in a 10 is like $500 plus, and I didn't get upcharged on anything, so I guess, and I didn't hit 10s. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out, I guess. But pre-graded an 8 on this, hit a 7. So a little bit lower. It's a little unfortunate, but very, very difficult set to grade. So understandably so. And this is the Leaf, I believe. Yes. The Leaf I have as an 8 or 9. And it would be, I think, I already have this card in a 9. That's, I think I have it in a 9. And that is very welcoming to see. Wow, that is, I should know this. I should know whether I have his entire set registry done for his rookie cards, but I don't think I have it in a 10. So that could be a big, big card. And this next card is one of the 2 biggest cards within the order. This one I have as a 9 or 10. It looked pretty good. Pretty good if I recall, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. Don't know, but this card is a biggie if you were to gem it. Said 9 or 10. 9. This one was close. I remember. I mean, it was a toss-up. When I put 9 or 10, it could go either way. I know this isn't fully on the screen. Maybe that corner down there, I don't remember it being so kind of fuzzy on the end. But dang, I do remember when I was pre-grading this one. This one was pretty close. Pretty close. And I can understand the 9 with some of that stuff. So that's our first 9. Interesting. But I know I have that in a 9. I have everything in a 9 or 10. And that one is a hard one to grade or hit in a 10. I think it's either this one. I think it's the update. There's like only 20 some copies that are gemmed for 1980s. And Will Clark's a prominent player. If you haven't heard of him, then it's also understandable. This was some pack pull, just kind of a throw-in. I have a solid 9 on this. The 89 Bowman. First year of Bowman, I guess, back from its grave, in a sense. Hit a 10. That's good to see. Sweet. Yeah, I had a 9 on this. So some surprises. I guess you would say kind of the most interesting, biggest card on the order is this traded Tiffany of Will Clark. And SGC, an old label, graded this in 96. So you would, is 96 more towards the 10 side? I can't remember how there's kind of like a formula calculator that correlates with the actual grade, but 96 it's a toss-up, I would feel like, in PSA's eyes. So I had it as a 9 or 10 when I pre-graded it, and they have it as a 9. So we dropped down to the 9. And like I said, when I was pre-grading it, it was understandable. I think it was a bottom edge kind of funky issue. Back's a little bit off center, but that's normally not too important with 80s cards because it's extremely common. Yeah, this guy was close. Pretty close, but happy to snag a few 10s for the Clark collection. That's, or 2, I guess. I think this might be an upgrade. I don't think I have this card in a 9. And if it is, it's a pretty, these leafs, the flares, I mean, any 80s cards, relatively difficult to gem. And when you do, especially for your PC set registry type of collections, it's kind of like a checklist, a checkbox for the positive. So thanks for joining me. I know it was relatively quick, kind of interesting video if you made this far. Thank you very much. Have one other order that's coming back. I think it hit today. I just got to go grab it. That'll probably be up on a video next week. There's going to be a Monday mail day. So that order that's coming back is going to be the first order of the NFL special that they ran. And that's one of 4 orders, I think, currently. So thanks for watching again. As always, take care. Have a good one.